This is your daily horoscope for Friday, February 20th, 2026. All times are Pacific Standard Time. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Around 9 a.m., Saturn in Aries forms a conjunction with Neptune in Aries at 0 degrees and 45 minutes. If you have any planets or placements around 0 degrees of Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, you're the main character. And you're a cosmic BFD. That is known as a world point. People who have those placements in their chart oftentimes have a big role to play on the world stage. Or maybe you are a leader in your field or particularly gifted in some way. Just a fun little fact. Okay, but since this is a world point, that makes this Saturn-Neptune conjunction even more a big deal, right? These two planets meet every 36 years. The last time they met was in 1989 in the signs of Capricorn. And the last time they met in the sign of Aries was in 1703. But they did not meet at 0 degrees of Aries, which is this very important point in the zodiac, as it is the first degree of the entire zodiac wheel. Now, Saturn is a planet of boundaries, limitations, responsibility, maturity, the Lord of time, structures, systems, tradition, and who and what lies on the margins, and borders, and in ancient astrology, land. Neptune is a planet of disillusionment, of creativity, of spirituality, of ideals, of romance, of fog, and of compassion. When these two planets come together, there is oftentimes some sort of dissolving of whatever structure was there, whatever has felt familiar and stable. And there is this longer term process of rebuilding something in its place with different ideals, dreams, and a different vision. In 1989, we saw the fall of the Berlin Wall, which is a literal border dissolving, right? When you go back through history and look at various Saturn-Neptune conjunctions, time and time and time again, they coincide with either the dissolving of a border or a border being put up. This also feels like a major moment that is redefining the world order. What was once seen as traditional and stable and authority figures, which also have to do with Saturn, is dissolving and evolving into something else. Now, in our personal lives, this could be a moment where we feel really disillusioned or disappointed about a dream that we had for ourselves. Maybe it's just not panning out the way we had hoped for. That doesn't mean we have to give up, but it does mean that we might go through this period of a reality check or self-criticism or just feeling uncertain about what comes next. There are many, many reasons in the world to feel uncertain right now. Saturn and Neptune coming together isn't going to solve it. There is no easy fix or quick answer. Coming together in the sign of Aries, which represents the self and the individual, part of this conjunction, I hope, is the disillusionment and the dissolving of focusing on the individual and ourselves, which is taught to us by colonialism and white supremacy and capitalism and is indoctrinated in us essentially from birth. Saturn-Neptune cycle obviously takes 36 years and it takes a long time to unfold. But it is my hope that through this cycle in particular, we're able to kind of dissolve the focus on the self and remember that we are all energetically connected as living things on Mother Earth. Whether we're a human or a bug or a tree, all of our energy is interconnected. And we have a divine responsibility to one another. That is my personal highest hope and ideal for this Saturn-Neptune cycle. And I pray that we call forth a new world order that leads with compassion and care for all living things. Now, around 3 p.m., the moon in Aries will form a square with Jupiter in Cancer, and this can be a moment where you're feeling excited, grateful. Maybe there's some sort of progress or you're taking action on a goal or standing up for what you believe in. Or maybe you're feeling exhausted and you overdo it, or you have a big cry. But typically, this is a moment that can feel beneficial. It can feel like a moment of relief or support or something that just plugs you back into the present moment.